welcome to Eagle TV 2.0. I'm your host, Julia Swanson.
And I'm Andrew Elvis. To start off, let's look at some announcements.
Parents, make sure to log on to the virtual orientation at 6 p.m. for information regarding your students.
XOT night is October 1st at 6:30 in the Grotto. It'll be a lot of fun, so don't miss out.
And lastly, continue to check the SM app for daily updates about our Blended Plus schedule.
Now jumping into the show, there was an important event on TV last night.
Yes, last night there was the first presidential debate for this upcoming election in Cleveland, Ohio, and here is a short recap of how it went down.
Some unique things this year due to the COVID safety guidelines included that Biden and Trump did not shake hands upon entrance into the stage, and fewer than 100 people were in the audience maintaining social distancing and wearing masks.
The debate was moderated by Fox News anchor Chris Wallace. He kept the candidates engaged while trying to focus on key issues to give the people at home a sense of why they should vote for one candidate versus the other.
The debate consisted of 6 15-minute segments arranged by various topics. Both Trump and Biden received 2 minutes to respond to Wallace's questions, then followed up with open debate.
Topics discussed in the debate included the Supreme Court, coronavirus, racial protest, the economy, and election integrity.
Further debates will be held on October 15th and October 22nd, and we highly encourage you to tune into these historical moments, even if you can't vote in the upcoming election.
Now, moving on, let's go to Emma for some global news, an update that includes mind-sniffing rats and how New York is changing their dining techniques due to COVID-19. Emma, take it away.
Good morning, SM. I'm Emma Zabrowski, and I'm back with some more global news. Starting us off, we have New York City, who will now have permanent al-fresco dining. Last week, New York Mayor de Blasio announced that New York's outdoor pandemic-style dining will become permanent. This is a big win for New York restaurants that have been hit hard by the coronavirus. It is estimated that around 1,000 restaurants have gone out of business because of the virus. To help struggling New York restaurants survive the lockdown, in June, the city introduced a program called Open Restaurants, which allowed more than 10,000 restaurants to spill out onto sidewalks, streets, and public spaces previously not available to them. Now this program will be permanent, giving New York a more Parisian outdoor cafe look. Next up, we have a rat, who won Britain's highest animal honor. Meet Magoa, a giant-pouched African rat. Last Friday, Magoa was awarded Britain's PDSA Gold Medal for sniffing out landmines. Magoa earned the coveted prize by using his sensitive nose to detect more than 39 landmines in Cambodia. Magoa was trained by the non-profit organization APOPO to sniff out these explosives. Magoa can screen an area of 2,000 square feet in 30 minutes, compared to the 4 days it takes humans to manually screen the same amount of area. I think that Magoa's helpfulness should give us a new perspective on rats. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week for some more global news.
Thank you so much, Emma. I love the opportunity to learn about what's going on in our world right now.
Me too, and the mind-sniffing rats is very interesting. Julia, do you have any pets?
I do, I have a cat. What about you?
I had a fish, but I got him when he was little, and it didn't last too long.
That's okay. Moving our attention to sports, Matthew has an update about everything you need to know for the upcoming NBA Finals. Let's check it out.
Hey, what's going on, SM? I'm Matthew Pierce, and a lot has happened, and we are finally to the NBA Finals. This series looks like it's going to be remembered for a very long time, as both teams rightfully earned their way to the finals after so much hard work put in this season. First off, the Miami Heat are led by Jimmy Butler, aka Jimmy Buckets, and he has demonstrated why he deserves to be a star in the league with many stellar performances against the Bucks and the Celtics. The Heat are also led by franchise Goran Dragic, as well as led by veterans Jay Crowder and Andre Iguodala, as well as some newer faces like the undrafted rookie and stellar sharpshooter Duncan Robinson, as well as arguably the Bubble's MVP, Tyler Hero, who continues to impress with hitting many clutch shots and putting in great numbers for the Heat. Meanwhile, the Lakers, who after a season of really a decade of turmoil, have emerged as a legitimate contenders for the championship. They're led by LeBron and Anthony Davis, who have proven to be a very potent, dynamic duo and have yet to be stifled. They're a team filled with veteran leadership with KCP, Dwight Howard, Danny Green, and even J.R. Smith. This team is built to win and now definitely looks like it's going to end that way. I think this series will be great for both NBA teams and basketball fans alike. The first game of the series tips off tonight at 6 on ABC. Make sure you tune in, it's going to be a blast.
So Matthew, who do you think is going to win?
I'm definitely rooting for the Lakers this year, on the West Coast. Been here my entire life, I got to root for the Lakers. How about you guys?
Thanks so much, Matthew. I'm going to be rooting for the Heat. I'm a big Clippers fan, so, got to root for the underdogs. How about you, Julia?
I'm definitely going to be rooting for the Lakers. My family's always been Lakers fans, so go LA.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Matthew. We look forward to hearing more about the NBA Finals later in the week. Well, SM, that is all we have for you today. Thank you for tuning in to today's edition of Eagle TV 2.0. I'm your host, Julia Swanson.
And I'm Andrew Ovis. Have a great day, SM.